Man, what's good, YouTube, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail of the video, this money hack got me my first apartment in months, man. In today's video, y'all, I'm gonna be basically revealing. A lot of you guys ask me, man, how did you get your apartment? How much did it take for you to get your apartment? How much did you save? What did you do to save to get your apartment, bro? So in today's video, if y'all are willing and y'all wanting to see how I saved, how much I saved, and then some of the tactics and tips that I got for you guys today, make sure you guys stick around. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. I ain't gonna lie, today I got some good tips for y'all, and I really got a unpatchable, I'm talking about straight up unbeatable method that cannot be patched at all. So today we're gonna do things a little bit different. Today we're gonna get a little bit hands-on. I'm gonna give you guys the whole rundown. So as you guys can see, I got my notepad. I'm gonna be reading off for you guys every single payment and every single base and tax write-off that it took for me to get my first apartment. And further ado, man, let's get straight to the video. So first off, what do I have for you guys today? The Reese Method. Oh my God, this method has to absolutely go viral. I'm telling you, this, if you guys know, if you came from the how to save your first $10,000 video, the Reese Method stood out to you guys a lot because it's absolutely unpatchable. You can't patch it. It's you can't go wrong, you can't lose, bro. All you have to do is take out the base and save the tax, bro. With that being said, let's say, for example, you make $668. All you have to do is take out the $600, put it towards your bills, lifestyle, whatever you need to do with it. Anything you feel like you need to do with it in your life, and take that $68 and save it, bro. That is the Reese Method. Take out the base, save the tax. So with that being said, in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys the full rundown all the way from September all the way to the beginning of May, because that is how long it took for me to get my first apartment. And just that you doing that one money hack, that one unpatchable money hack, I was able to put down my deposit, my first month of rent, and get my apartment, bro. So first off, starting with September, I'm gonna also put it on the screen so you guys can see I'm not capping. Like, these were like my real actual checks. So as y'all can see, I was getting paid every single week. So let me show you guys how we're gonna do this. So as you guys can see, first off, $507, that was my first ever paycheck. So what I did was I took out $7, that was the tax, and I left, and you know what I'm saying, I threw a little $500 to the side for bills, whatever, just any lifestyle thing. So that's how we're gonna be doing this. So I'm gonna be reading off every single month for you guys. I'm gonna do a time lapse because I know it can kind of probably get a little bit long. So first off, just to give you guys a quick example of what I'm gonna be doing. So as you guys can see, 507, 886, 728, 807, 886, right? So that's the base, right? So as you guys can see, 786, 28, 786. So let's add up the tax. The tax came up to 214. So that's how much I took out, and the rest was the base. Bills, food, anything that we needed, you know what I'm saying? So next month, let's go ahead and skip to October, right? 807, 568, 565, 568, right? But now I'm gonna only just read off the tax. Don't even worry about the base. Let's only just worry about the tax, because this is the Reese Method. So we just, you know what I'm saying, taking out the base. The tax is what we take, is, you know what I'm saying, that's what we counting up. So as you guys can see, 7, 68, 65, 68 comes up to 208. All right, now let's do the time lapse and let's run through this thing. No cap. November 14, 68, 48, 33, 48, 211. Let's go. December 22, 88, 31, 81, 222. January 76, 88, 9, 76, 76, 325. Woo, let's get it. February 69, 77, 77, 96, 319. March 74, 2, 28, 44, 148. April 98, 44, 23, 165, 330. Let's go. Last but not least, these last 2 weeks in May, we got 71 and 2, 73. Now, from the Reese Method, how much was I able to save up? We saved up a total of $2,050. That's not bad at all. So what that really came in clutch. So how did that come in clutch for me? So what did I do with that? I'm gonna also put the screenshot there, right there up on the screen. I paid my security deposit. As you guys can see, my security deposit was $348. That $2,000 definitely covered that. And because my credit was good, I did not have to throw down the first month of rent. But hey, you might as well. If you got the money, why not do it? So we went ahead and slapped that thing on there too, just because we had the extra money. As you guys can see, the receipt, I'm not sure why it says May 29th. I paid that the first month on May 9th. It should have said May 9th. But as you guys can see, paid that $1,060. So with his $2,050 minus 1,408, 642. All right. I had 642 extra dollars to go do extra stuff. So what I do with that when I bought groceries, when I bought like little knickknacks and stuff, like little posters and, you know, wall art, all that type of stuff. So that really came in clutch, bro. So I did all that just from the little method, just taking out the base, saving the tax. Simple as that, bro. That's a simple method, dog. Anybody can do it because everybody, if you get paid, if you bring home a paycheck, then anybody can do this method. That's why this method is for everybody, because everybody should have a job or some type of income. You know what I'm saying? So also in this video, I also want to tell you guys how much that I made in total. So let me go back all the way to September and let's name out and let's do the months, right? So for the let's go back a little bit more. All right, first start off with September. All right, 3,814. October, 2,508. November, 3,211. December, 2,602. January, 3,225. February, 2,519. March, 3,448. April, 3,629. And last but not least, we got those last 2 weeks of May, we got 1,973. So with a total of the grand total, this is how much we made in that time span. We made $26,929, but we were able to save in total, including the Reese Method, about maybe like $15,000. Okay, now that's not bad. So if you guys want to know, that's just what I moved. That's what I moved off of. I moved in my first apartment with $15,000, and the Reese Method covered my my security deposit and my first month of rent and groceries and like little like wall art, stuff like that, little decorations. So I was able to and my couch everything ran me probably about maybe roughly 4,000, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I was still able to keep about 9,000 to 10,000 strong. That with a crib, that's not bad at all. So also in this video, now that I've showed you guys what I did to get my apartment, how much I moved with, how much like some of the methods it took me to save, and you know, I want to give you guys some tips about how to save up for maybe y'all first apartment, or just how to save up in general, you know what I'm saying? But really, like speaking in apartment terms. So first up I got for you guys is you need to have some specific money that you don't plan on touching at all, right? So you need to have some money set up like what I did for the Reese Method. That was the money that I was not gonna touch no matter what. And it was like a game to me. It was kind of fun just being able to like take out the tax and you know what I'm saying, and do whatever with the base, you know, bills and this and that. Like it was kind of fun. As you guys see, like I had some times where some of my checks said 902. Like that was kind of funny to me. Like I'm only taking $2 out, putting that as like tax. That was kind of fun, but it all added up in the end, you know, and I still saved pretty good money. So yeah, always have like a set of money that you know you're just not gonna touch. Like literally take that money, bro, and just stow it away. Don't touch it, bro. No cap. Next up, put some specific money up for what you want it to go towards. So what do I mean by that? So let's say, so you need to be making a list. If you want to get an apartment, you need to be making a list of the stuff you want in your apartment, and you need to be knocking it off item by item. Like let's say you say, okay, I want to save up $1,500 or $2,000 for furniture or something. Cool. Then you need to be knocking that category out, throwing your money into that category. Or I want to put $600 into my TV. Maybe you knocking out week by week. You throwing in $200 for your TV. So that's gonna be able to help you. So when it's time to get that apartment, you got each category and each amount of money for different categories, and you already ready, and you already had the money for the things that you need to buy. That can help out a lot. That's what I did a lot. Like I was like saying like, okay, this is how much I want to spend on my furniture. I want to spend like 4, maybe 5,000 on my furniture. So first off, I started off with the furniture. I was throwing money every single week into my furniture. Then I'm like, okay, I want my TV. I was throwing money into my TV. Then I'm like, okay, I want this and that. I want, you know, just you guys, you catch my drift? Just throwing your money into different categories, so then you just knocking it off, you scratching off. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you really need to be preparing for your apartment like a lot of months before. So keep that in mind. So next up, what's the tip I have for you guys? Make sure you guys get a stable source of income, whether it's a job, whatever you do. Make sure it's stable and it's consistent, bro. Like, as you guys can see, let me see. Yeah, like I was probably, if you guys do the math right on this video, I was probably saving anywhere roughly from $1,500 to $2,000 per month. You feel what I'm saying? And that helped out in the long run because I had an idea of how much money that I could save, I could put up towards getting that apartment. So make sure you guys get a stable income, and also because, like, you know how the apartments, like they gonna always, they want you to make, what is it, I think 3 or 4 times the rent. I'm not, is it 3 or 4 times? I think it's 4 times the rent. Is it 3? I'm not sure, y'all, but yeah, they want y'all to make 3 or 4 times the rent. So y'all need to have a stable source of income, no cap. So next up, a lot of people hold themselves back from not getting their apartments because you guys don't want to live below your means, bro. It doesn't have to be a penthouse or a skyline, skytop apartment, bro. Like, literally, y'all need to learn how to be humble. It's your first apartment, bro. You don't got to be all that. It's really what you make of it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my apartment, like, it's not that fancy, but you know what I'm saying, I decorated. Like, it's really what you make of your apartment. You style that thing up, jazz it up the right way, bro. Your apartment gonna look like a luxury apartment. Like, you guys can't even tell that this apartment, I paid like $1,100 for this apartment, because you know it's just simple. It's cool. Like, it gets the job done. You know, I'm not in no, like I always say, just because you make $10,000 don't mean you have to go get a $10,000 apartment or $9,000 apartment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, live below your means, bro, so you can enjoy your wealth, so it doesn't feel like you just working and just paying bills and you just going to work to breathe in air. Just pay bills. So don't be afraid to live below y'all means, bro. It's just y'all first apartment, bro. Y'all just getting y'all feet wet. We getting our feet wet, bro, and we just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Rent be taxing, bro. Y'all want to have extra money to do stuff, live your life, especially if you trying to get an apartment while you're young. Next up, man, make sure you build up your credit, dog, so you don't have to pay that first month of rent. Like, a lot of apartments, if you got good credit, they don't require like a big major rent deposit. Only reason why I paid the rent because I'm like, I got the money. I did the Reese Method, so I'm like, hey, this is extra bread. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Just because I had the money, but I really didn't even have to pay the first month of rent. So, but I just went ahead and did it. I ain't gonna lie, build y'all credit up. A lot of these apartments nowadays, bro, because a lot of stuff, like a lot of fraud, this and that, or people don't be paying their stuff on time. That's what credit is. Credit is basically just showing that you can make your payments on time, because it's a adult report card. You feel what I'm saying? It's showing if you got A's or you got good grades in your report card, and they need to be able to trust you. That's like a college. Can we accept you into our school? Do you get good grades? Like this and that. So make sure y'all build y'all credit up so y'all don't have to pay that first deposit. Save some extra bread too. So, and last but not least, what I got for you guys, man, y'all need to be manifesting your apartment, like really sitting down, talking about it, like everything, like all that stuff matters, bro. Speaking into existence, like tell yourself, I'm gonna get this apartment, like write it down, dog. Create a goal, like all this stuff is just goals, for real. Saving, prepping, planning, this and that, like it's all just goals, literally, dog. But manifestation can make all those goals possible and come true. Like I showed y'all in one video, I literally wrote this stuff down. Like I was like, I'm gonna have my apartment by a certain, like no later than this age, like this and that, and it came true. So it is what it is, bro. Manifest it and believe it, bro, and receive it. No cap. So, hey, y'all know I'll be back with more content, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. Hey, cause I know y'all boys, y'all be nosy about, man, like how much this little nigga be making, you know what I'm saying? Or this and that, or just stuff like that. People are always interested in stuff like that on YouTube, like how much people make, how much people bring in, saving methods, free game, just all that type of stuff. So make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, and y'all know I'll be back with more content. Y'all already know that. Hey, skate.